Oh, yeah. Now we're streaming. Oh, yeah. How you doing, everybody? Hope you're doing good. Oh, yeah.
He was on one today.
I had a lot of coffee today,
Yeah,
man.
I can tell you had a McDonald's bag on your desk.
Got an egg white fucking delight.
No, so you didn't get anything for your business partner here.
Oh, man. My heart's breaking right now. I will fucking... All right.
I'm joking.
Tomorrow, I'm bringing in egg white
I'm kidding.
fucking delights. Just for you.
I'm ribbing. I don't need McDonald's in my life. Went to the gym today.
That's good.
Bit back, a little bit
Yeah.
legs. I was going to do deadlifts, but I shouldn't be looking at this.
Right on.
Someone else got the bar before I could, so I didn't do deadlifts. Just did some squats.
Yeah.
In the back. My shoulder's still fucked up.
I went last night. I watched, I did some chestas, get my boobs going good. So I'm like, I got those big E breasts going.
Yeah. Oh, that was great when he was rubbing them down with baby oil.
Seamus is still the worst. Seamus is the worst.
Oh, so good. He's the absolute best.
And then I got on the treadmill and watched 205 Live. I watched like the first 20 minutes of it. Half hour. About a half hour. I can't find good music, man. I'm out. I'm sorry. Remember when you were like, I don't like music anymore.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm at that place. I don't know what I want to listen to. There's
Vince
nothing.
Staples, listen to his stuff.
Yeah.
It's good.
So I think I want something more familiar to me, something I haven't listened to in a long time. I just don't know what that is.
Wait, you mean something? Okay, so something.
Because when I work out, I want to be able to, like, in my head at least sing along, you know,
All right.
or at least like know what I'm doing. You want something kind of familiar.
All right.
But like I feel like I've played everything lately. It's a sticky situation.
Did you ever listen to Pavement? It's familiar. It's 90s indie rock.
Yeah. No, I did not too long ago, but maybe I'll do a little bit more than that.
What about Sonic Youth?
I could never get into Sonic.
Yeah.
Adam Mayhem asks us, what's with all the cursing? Even Larson, not cool. What the fuck? This is the fucking pre-show. This isn't monetized. We can say what the fuck we want.
Holy fucking shit.
I've been watching a lot of
Deadwood.
fucking Deadwood.
Some recommendations from chat. I'm trying to think. What about the old wrestling themes? Attitude Era wrestling themes. Listen to those. I'm not serious. That was sarcasm.
Well, no, I'm thinking like Triple H's first theme song.
Yeah, My Time.
No, actually, that's actually not a bad idea.
That's a good song.
Listen to some of that stuff.
But that's going to get old real quick.
Listen to Dan Severn's theme. I know you can't really listen to that. Like,
You can be in the gym
Yeah.
singing along. Dun,
Dun,
dun, dun,
dun,
dun,
dun.
dun. Hey,
Hey,
hey.
yeah, Bud. Did you watch 205 Live? Buddy Murphy literally fucking kills a man. Oh my God, he power bombed him straight to fucking hell. It was horrible.
Interesting.
Yeah, because he did like a couple of them, and then the ref just stopped the match.
Oh, the Kevin Owens finish.
Yeah, it was great.
He's angry about not making weight, huh?
Adam Mayhem giving a shit. You know, I'm gonna fucking run in on your crap match on Saturday, Adam Mayhem. I'm gonna make sure the ref throws up the X one by the time I'm done with you.
Adam fucking New
Mayhem.
Japan.
Adam fucking New Japan. Adam fucking Virgil Flynn.
Get the fuck out of here. Listen to New Kids on the Block. Not cool.
How do I report Brock Lesnar for bad? Not.
I mean, that's what you should do is listen to some like early mid '90s R&B.
Okay,
some Belle Biv DeVoe, some
terrible?
Keith Sweat.
That's not a terrible idea.
Actually, or before that, some Ready for the World.
You want to hear something terrible?
What?
You'll appreciate this, and I hope you appreciate that I'm throwing this out there instead of covering it in shame and hiding it as a secret. So a lot of times what I'll do is I'll like, oh man, I want to listen to. I'll do the create station thing, right?
Yeah. Well, I don't have Apple Music, so I don't know how that works.
Okay.
I assume it's a playlist.
I'm sure Spotify does the same thing.
It's kind of like a playlist, huh?
It says, make a playlist out of this.
Yeah,
Similar
yeah.
music.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Same thing. So like, I wanted to listen to some like early 90s, late 80s British stuff.
All right.
Right? So I put on Jesus Jones right here, right now. And for some reason, it was like the worst fucking playlist. Nothing was...
What do you expect when you started off with Jesus Jones, man?
Nothing was British, man. There was no British in there. They were playing shit off like Pearl Jam's latest albums. And I'm like, what the fuck is the connection there?
Maybe you should ditch the Apple Music business.
Maybe you're right. But it's such a good deal because you get You get a lot with that.
You know, with Spotify, I think it's $14 a month. You get Spotify plus Hulu.
Oh, that's actually a really good deal.
It is a good deal.
How many people can you share your Spotify with?
Well, I think only one person can listen at a time.
Okay, see, we have the Apple plan, which is $14 a month, and then every hooplehead in my fucking family can listen to Apple.
That's good.
Yeah.
Because sometimes my wife's listening to it, and I'm at the gym, and I want to listen to it, but I can't.
Oh, see, that's balls.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's balls, man.
I'm sure maybe you can pay more and have both of us listen, but it's not a huge deal. I'll just listen to a podcast instead. That's fine.
Oh, man. Lieutenant Commander Charvel Myers reporting for duty. Charvel, can we please do a Star Trek Online collaborative show on the Friendoville network?
That's funny.
We'd be taking it way too seriously.
I know. I'm trying to think of music that would be familiar to you, or at least feel familiar.
Does Broseph Joe Brody does AJ Kirsch actually like Nickelback, or is that part of his character? Because I could see it going either way.
Seems to be more
it says,
in
so
character.
Tubbs McAllister says family Spotify is $15 a month for 6 people.
Oh, okay.
That's interesting. Yeah, Park Life. I've listened to Park Life. Oh, I've listened to that album a lot. Well, I've listened to that album a lot. Maybe that's what I'll do. Because I'm always interested, and I always like Blur. I just never listen to it. Julian Morris says, I know a lot of stuff that's
Breeders?
garbage.
That's good stuff. Last Splash is an excellent album.
Yeah, no, I should. I've listened to a little bit of that in the past. Yes, Julian Morris. Can we please talk about the last episode of Unsolved? Oh my God, what a great show!
I didn't watch any of it. What about Echo and the Bunnymen? You familiar with their work?
I know the name.
You should listen to them.
Maybe.
They're good. I'm giving you great recommendations.
Maybe I'm foolish. I'm just going to listen to the Unsolved theme. Maybe I'm foolish.
Are you familiar with Husker Du?
The name, yeah.
Listen to them. You might like it.
All right. See, here's the thing.
Seriously, if you're writing all this down.
I'm gonna forget it all by the time I get to gym.
Write
tonight.
it down. Write it down.
Chris Velites. I've been playing a lot of Soundgarden lately. I can't anymore.
You overdid it.
I overdid it, man.
What about Nick Cave and the Bad Siege? Familiar with their work?
Nick Cave?
Yeah.
I know the name.
Early Outcast.
Yeah, I'm not that familiar. I'm kind of
into
familiar.
This is all good stuff. You should really be writing all this. What else from REM?
Their
music's like a warm blanket.
Kind of played out.
Really?
Kind of played out.
Even like the album, the deep cuts?
At the gym, yes.
Interesting.
At the gym for sure. No, they're great.
Yeah,
they're
REM's
great.
fantastic.
Yeah.
I love REM.
Are we getting total Bella's reviews? No. Yeah, pretty much too much grunge. I'm pretty much grunged out right now, dude.
You still listen to Wire at all?
Yes, Alex C says that last takeover has got me really into Cane Hill. Whoa. Thanks again to Cane. No, that was some good shit. I like that stuff.
What did you say you were playing? Oh, it's Jesus Jones right here, right now. Let's see if I obviously won't be playing it.
Adam Mayhem said, Universe Unsolved is a podcast that's ripping off Truth Exposed. It's in its 19th season, but still it's a ripoff. Well, we need to invade them.
Let's see what comes next. This is all Jesus Jones stuff.
Yeah, I meant to do an Infinity War review. I still might do it. I just literally have not had time between me watching it and me. Oh, Aaron Smith. Oh, dear. He says he's been doing a lot of 311 and Offspring.
Ooh. See, look at this. I don't even know who any of these bands are. But here's a station from right here, right now.
Beautiful. Okay, what's on there? What's on? I want to know what they're...
Primal Scream, Big Audio Dynamite.
Okay, that makes sense.
Utah Saints.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, this all makes sense.
That makes sense. Big Audio, I know them. They make sense.
So does Utah Saints.
Big Audio Dynamite came from the Happy Mondays, didn't they?
Maybe. What was
Sean...
What was the band of the one guy from The Clash? Not Joe Strummer, the other dude. He started a band too. It might be.
And what was that one song that Big Audio Dynamite?
I don't know. It's probably on this playlist.
Audio Dynamite.
There's one called Union Jack. Rewind.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, Mick Jones. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's the name. There's a lot of Primal Scream that's really fitting into.
What came out of Happy Mondays?
There's some Happy Mondays on here too.
What did Happy Mondays come out of?
I think they are their own thing, man.
No, they started from... I swear they started from something.
So confirmed, Spotify creates better stations from the songs you play.
What did Joy Division turn into?
New Order.
New Order. Okay. Alex C said, "Is it really a Steve movie review if it isn't in your car in a Target parking lot at night?" Oh man. Adam Mayhem says, "By the way, I want to point out I've been using the low blow pinning combo before Shinsuke turned heel." He says, "Rip off."
But have you been doing it as long as Yano?
Oh, that's a good question. Probably not. Patrick Oliva, Steve, you decided to come for PWG.
Tickets already went on sale.
Then no. As much as I'd like to. We're going to be down in LA, me and the wife and the child.
Like a couple weeks afterward, potentially, right?
Yeah, in June. Orgy and Deadsy. Is that... Look what I was looking at this today on the way here.
Absolute worst. Just the worst.
Man, this is great. You hate me and I hate you.
Why doesn't Yano count, Adam Mayhem?
You know, that dude's chaos for life.
Austin Luff, I need new ideas for a podcast. Go. You mean for your own podcast or just to listen to? Alex
Keith Lee is official.
Well, they're saying this next PWG show is his PWG farewell show.
Yeah. Well, did WWE say anything?
I don't think so. I started listening to Crime Towns about organized crime in Providence, Rhode Island.
I think I started listening to that and then I dropped it.
Yeah, it's
not first, but I think I stopped going to the gym like after I stopped.
It's not bad. It really is trying to be like the Goodfellas of podcasts because the music they use is really good, but just like the vibe of it is very Goodfellas.
Yeah. I think that's what I wasn't huge on. Oh crap! I've got some packages in the car.
Oh, cool. According to PW Insider, apparently, maybe Keith Lee is, or they make mention of a Keith Lee to WWE. I don't know. I'm looking.
Yeah, I was just looking for that too. Blue Monkey G, what happens to Twitch stuff? It sort of disappears into the ether. We kind of need to get our shit together as it pertains to all that stuff. It sort of ends up being, and this is just keeping it real business-wise, it kind of ends up being a lower priority for us simply because it doesn't do as well as the other stuff we do. So we make all that stuff like the recaps and the dirt sheets, all that kind of stuff. That's our priority
that's top
stuff.
priority.
And then the Twitch stuff is sort of lower priority, but we're trying to sort of...
Hey, Patrick Sparks got a raise. Congratulations.
Oh, nice.
You can buy more bees.
He gets more bees per month now. We're going to raise your pay to 50 more bees a month. Oh, wow. That's a lot more bees. Thank you, friendo.
You can turn the bees and let them make honey, and you can turn it into money that way.
Exactly. I can make so much more honey now with those bees. Thank you.
Anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I mean, I did because that's good news for Patrick Sparks.
This is great news for Patrick Sparks. Should I go down and get packages?
Sure.
We also got the comics are in, so we have like a bunch of signing to do.
Cool. All right. What else is going on, chat?
Hi, chat. You should solicit advice for doing the show on your own.
Yeah, I might have to do the show on my own in a few weeks.
I'm telling you, man, bring help.
That sounds like a bad idea. Oh, someone's calling. Sorry, I gotta text my father back. Give us dirt on Steve. Oh yeah, there'd be non-news this week. What's some dirt on Steve? I mean, he doesn't wear shoes at the office, but you know that. Oh, Zoe, my pug, has been on programming before. She was on 10 for the win a few times. Here, I can muster up a picture, perhaps, of dog. Oops. Wrong one. Did you walk downstairs barefoot?
No.
Oh, okay. Someone asked that. Well, I said you don't wear shoes around the office.
That's true. I do not. So these are way too small to be seen. So
Too small to be what?
the addresses. How much room do we have?
I'm trying to find a picture of Zoe because someone asked to see Zoe. Where's the picture of Zoe? I know I have some.
You do that.
Yeah. All right, I don't know if you can see this. No, it's not doing it. Okay, here. There's my dog's face. I don't know if you can really see it.
Yeah, you can see that.
She's best. Larson is coming off very Garth right now.
Is
Like
when,
Wayne's
when
World?
I'm gone, do you become Garth to
I
my
guess.
Wayne? I was always a huge Dana Carvey fan.
Isn't there a documentary about the Dana Carvey show on Hulu?
Oh, it's great. You should check it out. It's so flipping good.
I would need Hulu first.
But you have Spotify, so you have Hulu.
No, I haven't done that yet.
Oh, you just
You
have
have
to
to pay
sign up.
extra.
Oh, gotcha.
We don't need anything from yesterday, right?
You see LeBron yesterday?
Yeah, man.
Oh, man.
He's best.
Yeah,
We don't
what
need-
would you say?
We didn't need anything from yesterday, right? Anything we shot yesterday?
Countouts done. No.
Delete.
Mm-hmm. Whose Twitter profile? Your Twitter profile picture has a picture of your dog?
It did. I changed it yesterday.
What, you changed your Twitter profile?
Picture?
Oh, to the new picture of you doing the Baron Corbin face?
Yeah.
Nice. I was going to make that into a GIF.
That'd be good too.
That was great. Well done.
It's too good not to do. It tastes like it's got crap on it. It smells weird.
What smells weird?
My water thing.
Everybody, how long is that? LeBron sucks.
What?
Brock, I don't think you watch basketball if you think LeBron
I mean, Kevin
sucks.
Durant's a very good player, but
He's very good.
LeBron is in the conversation to be greatest of all time.
Yeah. And in my
Blue-
opinion, he's winning
Blue
that
Monkey
conversation.
G, LeBron is overrated. No, he's not. No, he's not.
No.
Not at all.
No.
Charvel Myers asked, did y'all put up the place we can print off your faces for signs because he's going to be at SmackDown on Tuesday?
Oh, my goodness.
Someone else asked for that too, I saw. For
Okay.
the wallpaper for phone or something.
I'll do that sooner than later. I just sent out one for somebody. Charvel, can you please email
Stephen Larson at gmail.com.
steveandlarson@gmail.com, and then I will send you the things today after the show. Maybe I'm foolish. Maybe I'm blind.
This smells like soap. Yeah, that's why it tastes funny.
See, that's why you shouldn't use soap when you wash your dishes, because then they end up smelling like soap. Yeah. I've just been rinsing out my coffee mug. After you left yesterday, I went down to this place and got coffee.
Oh.
And came back and just did some odds and ends.
Uh-huh.
Finished up count out and all that. I didn't use any soap in my cup, though. My
Well,
mug.
there's soap there now. And that's good. At least
I don't
every
want it
once-
smelling like soap like that, man. That's gross. You don't want that.
It's got to rinse it off better.
Not looking to flavor my coffee with soap.
That's a weird question. Brock without the K. Lesnar. Power rank best movies to watch in the bathroom.
I have never done that.
I would never sit in the toilet long enough to watch an entire movie.
I sit on the toilet for a fair amount of time.
I can vouch for that.
It's nowhere close to watching a movie unless somebody else is moving my stuff out of an apartment.
Yeah. Steve was legitimately on the toilet 45 minutes once.
Yeah. Sucker. All right.
See, your response to all that vacillates between, oh, I had no idea to Sucker. And I'm tempted.
I say sucker because I'm embarrassed that I really had no idea I was there that long. It's not that I didn't. It's not that I necessarily didn't know I was there that long. I figured it would be like 25 minutes because I did have some nasty stomach problems that day.
40 minutes.
Mind you, this was literally 20 years ago.
Here's the thing.
It was actually 20 years ago, and he still talks about it.
Here's the thing. It's like you were in that crapper making your 45-minute deuce.
Oh, it was bad.
And we're moving stuff from your room, which is a mere 6 feet from where you're dumping out. And you could hear us, I'm sure, coming in, bringing stuff out of your room down to the truck. And at no point do I remember you saying, oh, hold on, guys. I'll be out in a moment and I'll help you with that.
I didn't realize you guys would be doing that. It was 20 years ago, mind you. Aren't we different people now? We're different people now. Sucker.
See, when you say that, it makes me feel, no, we're not different people.
20 years.
It was a long time ago.
It was a long time ago.
You bring lunch today? Because I didn't.
Yeah, man. My mom hooked up some giso.
Some what?
Giso arroz.
What is that?
Breaking news. Cambridge Analytica shut down.
Good.
Fucking.
Wait, what'd you bring?
Damage has been done. Giso, baby. Giso arroz.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, man.
What is it?
It's just like my mom's rice and beef and ground beef concoction with like some, I think, tomato paste in it. I don't know what the hell it is. I've asked her before how she makes it. And I'm pretty sure it's pretty simple, but she started to explain it. I was like, Mom, you'll just need to write this down for me. I was hella good.
All right.
Forgot to bring some Parmesan for it, though, because Parmesan cheese goes hecka good on it. Austin Love says, is it uncommon to shit for 40 minutes?
So here's the thing. Charvel Myers asks, I'm curious how LeBron is the GOAT if he's only won 3 finals and lost every other time he was there, while Kobe has 5 and Jordan has 6 on top of never losing. Just curious. Here's the thing. I think Jordan.
Come on, man. You're a Star Trek fan. You're smarter than that.
Jordan is probably the most. LeBron is like the best pure basketball player probably to ever play the game. In terms of athleticism, his ability to take over games.
At least in the modern era.
It's
hard to understand. Oscar,
and I think what separates LeBron from Kobe is LeBron's efficiency. Like Kobe shot like 40% at best. He was a volume shooter. That's how he scored. LeBron doesn't need to do that. LeBron doesn't need to score 30 points to dominate a game. He can dominate by being a distributor, by being a rebounder, by defending. Mm-hmm. Kobe was a great player. Don't get me wrong. He won a lot of titles.
Yeah.
Kobe won his titles being the second, not being the most efficient player in his team. It was Shaq, and then it was Pau Gasol.
Yep. Exactly. Exactly.
Whereas LeBron, he's had for the better part of his career not the best supporting cast, and he's made. Save for Miami, in Cleveland, not the best supporting cast. And how many finals in a row has he made it to? 7, 8?
Yeah.
Sure, he hasn't won all of them.
Yeah.
But in terms of a single basketball player, it's hard to say that anybody as a basketball player is better than LeBron. However, you can still call Jordan the greatest because he checks off all the same boxes LeBron does. Plus, he's won more titles and never lost in the finals.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Number one, not losing in the finals, I think, is kind of a BS thing because you get to the finals. That's a pretty big deal. Number two, Jordan's team went to the Eastern Conference Finals without him. That's how good his supporting cast was. They went to the Eastern freaking Conference Finals without him. I'm not sure you can say that about any team LeBron has played on. You can't.
The Heat would be a playoff team with.
They'd be a
Wade
first-round
and Bosh.
playoff team. A first-round playoff
Cleveland
team.
would be a lottery team without LeBron.
Yeah. No, man. Jordan had and granted, he had the all-time supporting cast, but he had all-time supporting cast. Eastern Conference Finals without his ass. Give me a break. Anyways, we got to get going, man.
Yeah, I suppose
24 minutes.
Let's do a basketball podcast.
Please. Defense is for chumps. All right, let's see here. We're going to get some botchiness here. Is this? There's this.
Hey guys, this is Charlotte.
Blank. Okay. This should be going. I just want to make sure we're going it. Okay, good. Cancel.
Hey Hey guys, this is Charlotte, and you're
why does
watching
it do
Going
this?
In Raw.
So annoying.
Hey guys, this is Charlotte, and you're watching Going In Raw.
What's up, it's your girl Sasha Banks, the legit boss, and you're watching Going In Raw. You like that?
What's up? This is the most must-see.
Media source. Intro video fixed. It should be this one. Let's make sure. Gotta make sure the Miz says SmackDown Live. Oh my God, Phil, are you kidding? No team has ever gotten anywhere because of a coach. It's a players' league. It always has been.
Wait, what did you
J.S.
say?
Woon says they got to the Eastern Conference Finals because they had Phil. Because they had Scottie Pippen, who was a Hall of Famer in his own right. Crap. Did Miz say, did he say SmackDown Live? I think
I wasn't
he did.
paying attention.
Me neither.
You distracted me.
Here, let's try it again.
Austin Luff Going In Raw should compile the botch video. This is pretty much every episode. Is it?
Oh, it'd be every episode. And you're watching...
Yeah, he's seeing SmackDown Live.
SmackDown Live. Okay, good. All right. Here we go. Try this again. Okay, that didn't... It's not really what I wanted to do.
Hey guys,
Blank recording.
hey guys, this is Charlotte, and you're watching Going In Raw.
What's up, it's your girl Sasha Banks, the legit boss, and you're watching Going In Raw. You like that?
What's up? This is the most must-see WWE superstar of all time and his lovely, gorgeous wife. And you are going in SmackDown Live.
This is the glorious one, Bobby Roode,
Didn't say anything.
and you're watching Going In Raw.
All right, here we go. God, my fan's going so hard. Okay. All right, now we're going to start rolling.
Hey guys, this is Charlotte, and you're watching Going In Raw.
What's up, it's your girl Sasha Banks, the legit boss, and you're watching Going In Raw. You like that?
What's up? This is the most must-see WWE superstar of all time and his lovely, gorgeous wife. And you are going in SmackDown Live.
This is the glorious one, Bobby Roode, and you're watching Going In Raw.
Hey, friendo, Steve here.
And Larson.
Yeah, welcome back to Going In Raw, the only pro wrestling podcast you can be listening to right here at youtube.com/Steven Larson, and available wherever fine podcasts are. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and the little notify bell next to it on YouTube. Make sure you're always getting your daily Going In Raw content, or at least to give you a good chance of getting your daily Going In Raw content.
No guarantees in life.
No
apparently.
guarantees in life, man. We're also available wherever fine podcasts are. Be sure to check out the CastBox app. It's a great way to support Going In Raw by going on the CastBox podcast app. And number one, it's a great way to get podcasts.
Yeah.
And clicking on Going In Raw and subscribing to the channel. And we're also on the Apple iOS podcast app.
We
So
are.
We're everywhere. Somebody told me today that Google Play is working fine.
Oh, good.
So I don't know. I haven't confirmed that myself. I don't
Here,
know.
I'll confirm it myself.
Confirm that. Anyways, we're also available on the Patreon at patreon.com/Steven Larson. We have 53 friendos watching this podcast as a live stream right now. They enjoyed the pre-show where Larson and I schooled everybody on why LeBron James is the greatest basketball player of all time. We did that.
We did.
Oh crap! I just dropped that. Anyways,
What?
This
Oh.
at the $1 Patreon mark. I have to do this shout out now. The $1 Patreon mark, you get to be a part of the Going In Raw Discord group, Discord confused the crap out of me. I was on the Going in Raw Discord thing yesterday.
Sorry, to confirm, we are up to date on
right.
Google Play.
Awesome. I was on the Discord earlier, and like I would get a little notification that somebody said something, but there are various chat groups, and so I have to figure out which one. I know it's because I'm old. I don't know what I'm doing.
Sounds really confusing.
But I was like, which one is this in? But it's a good group. A couple names that are in there. Ayo Worm,
Yes.
is in there. Adam Fella is in there. Sadly, Gustavo Gama is in there as well. Not huge on that.
Why not?
He's a bit of a heel.
Oh.
That Gustavo Gama guy. He's always the one who's like who's sexually harassing you, Larson.
He just asked me to take my shirt off.
He tries to throw dollars at you for you to expose yourself. He says, "Take your shirt off. Here's a $2 super chat." Wow, scandalous. Also, be sure to check out on the other side of things. See, there again, I'm upset because I kept on pushing Mikey Omega's friendoverse.
Oh, I thought you were playing favorites.
That dictator, Mikey Omega. People aren't liking him. Anyways, that's a closed Facebook group. It's really positive venue forum for wrestling conversations. It's all great stuff. We're also at prowrestlingtees.com/going in raw. Look at Mike. We got this is the Going in Raw shirt because we've officially signed Naito merchandise.
Not true.
No, it's not true. This is from the New Japan one.
I got this from
That's Neville.
Wrestle Crate.
Yeah. Oh.
It's Neville. It's a great shirt. It's
R.I.P.
very comfortable.
Neville.
Well, he's still alive.
When are we going to see him again?
Who knows? Who knows?
Who knows is right.
Who knows?
Absolutely right. Very sad. Anyways, let's talk about SmackDown. Oh, we have a fun announcement to make. So last night, I got on the little YouTube app, and they updated, right, our super chats.
Finally.
And wowie wow, we did the greatest Royal Rumble live stream charity thing where we're kicking half our super chats to the St. John's Program for Real Change.
Yes.
It's a local homeless shelter that houses women and children and helps homeless women get back on their feet. And holy crap, we grossed before what?
Just making sure that's right.
Before YouTube took their portion.
Yeah.
It was $1,997. All $3 away from $2,000. And so that ended us up with a cut for the charity of around $870.
Yeah.
What we have decided to do is take $130 from our cut, put that towards the charity amount to make it an even $1,000
Correct.
raised for the St. John's Program for Real Change.
Correct.
Once that super chat money comes in at the end of this month, we'll be getting on that website, hitting donate.
Yep.
And we want to say sincerely thank
you so much
to all the friendos out there who kicked in. That's absolutely huge. I was stunned by the amount. I had no idea.
I was too. I in no way would ever have fathomed that it would have been that much.
Yeah.
But thanks to the generosity of the friendoverse out there.
Yeah.
A great charity is going to get hopefully a good amount of help.
Yeah, absolutely.
So thank you everybody who contributed. Thank you very much.
I mean, I figured it'd be like, they'd get a couple $100 maybe,
Yeah.
but holy crap, $1,000. That's a lot of money. So that's fantastic. That was awesome. Anyways, let's talk about SmackDown.
Yeah.
Another fun show. I feel like SmackDown kind of has its mojo back.
It does. This is both Raw and SmackDown. I felt like were kind of both shows. I think were somewhat hampered by the largest, longest, greatest Royal Rumble a bit because you have this huge, massive show. You got to kind of incorporate in storyline, but also not.
Yeah.
Just a week before a proper pay-per-view, where you definitely have to have storylines involved, and as a result, I kind of feel like both of the go-home shows didn't really feel like go-home shows. They just felt like another episode.
Yeah.
Like if we were still 2 weeks out from Backlash, I would think, okay, we're making some positive progression towards storyline stuff. But Backlash is Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
I still feel like there could be some storyline stuff, progression made to make the matches storyline-wise a bit more interesting.
All right. Well, we can take a look at that. I mean, yeah, I'll agree with you in this respect. Number one, I thought SmackDown had a good energy to it last night.
Oh, it did. Oh, there's another issue.
I think they're doing better than maybe they should be doing, given the situation you're talking about. Because I think you're right; it's an odd situation to be in. You've got the Superstar shakeup. So you still have remnants of that where The Miz is going to be taking on Seth Rollins. That title, the Ick title is not leaving Raw.
No.
That's not going to happen.
No.
The Us title is staying on SmackDown anyways.
It's an
That's
all
not up for grabs.
SmackDown match, yeah.
But then you've got the Samoa Joe, Roman Reigns, now AJ Styles thing happening and Brock Lesnar, all that kind of stuff. So you've got that sort of awkwardly playing out. But I do feel like they were initiating some things. I feel like they've been going full steam
They're
ahead.
laying some groundwork for stuff. I agree with that.
Yeah. So I don't know. I thought it was okay.
It wasn't bad. I wasn't trying to say it was bad.
Yeah.
It was a perfectly fine episode of SmackDown Live TV.
The entire landscape has felt a bit awkward because of the placement of all these shows.
Let me ask you this. We're not doing predictions yet. That's later today.
Yeah.
What odds do you give Samoa Joe in picking up the win on Sunday?
Not good.
Really?
Jeez, better now, you think?
52%.
You're saying it's 50-50, but with a slight edge to Samoa Joe. Crap, man. I don't know. I'll have to think about it sometime during lunch. I'll have to give it some real thought.
I mean, if Reigns had won the Universal title, 2% botch.
Yeah.
But now Reigns isn't champion.
A clean win? A clean win.
Well, I mean, he passes
A
out.
dirty win, but a clean one. You think Roman Reigns is going to pass out?
Everybody passes. Well, pretty much everybody. Well, there's two options when you're in the coquina clutch and you can't get out. Either you tap, he's not tapping, or you pass out.
No, this is what it's going to be. Because you've got AJ and Shinsuke with a no DQ, so no DQ can possibly happen there. Samoa Joe and Roman Reigns is probably going to go to DQ. They're going to do the thing where they brawl so much there's no clear finish. Because you're right, they can't have Samoa Joe lose. I still don't think they can have Roman Reigns lose. I'd be pretty shocked if he passed out to a coquina clutch. I think it'd be awesome. Don't get me wrong. I'd love to see that happen. I don't think I'm going to put many confidence points on that, though.
Yeah, I'm not going to put a whole lot of confidence points on it, but that's going to be my pick.
Yeah, all right.
Joe goes over.
All right, I'm going to say they're not going to do another count out. But they'll do.
I don't know how they're going to finish this Styles Nakamura match. I'm not certain that Nakamura is going to pick up the title, but they got to prolong the feud again.
I know they do, and I feel like they pushed at the Greatest Rumble.
Yeah,
and you can only push so many times.
I know. I mean, I wonder if they're going to wait. We just got into predictions for some reason. They're going to wait to actually do the title change at Money in the Bank since they're trying to make that one of the major shows.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways,
I mean, it still seems like this feud has plenty of gas to it. You know?
I think this feud is going to keep on going, but if it's going to keep on going, there needs to be a reason for it to keep on going. And right now, the only reason
is if
that
Nakamura wins. Yeah,
is if Nakamura wins. I kind of think that Nakamura is going to win, and that's going to launch into an AJ Joe thing because Joe might have something to do with that. If it's a no DQ, Joe can get involved.
Yeah, potentially.
He's already said basically as much. The show started off with Paige.
Backstage.
And she said, no shame. I love Paige's GM, by the way.
Yeah, she's doing a great job.
I legitimately hope she is happy in the role of SmackDown general manager.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Paige promo. She says, no shame tonight. And because of the way AJ Nakamura wrapped up at the Greatest Rumble, because of that match, their match at Backlash will be, and she's great at milking it, will be no disqualification.
Yes.
You love it. So that's cool. That's good.
Yeah, that's great.
Is AJ finally going to wear a cup? We'll put that in our predictions.
Oh, yeah, I'll make that a prop bet.
Make that a prop bet. The actual show then kicked off with Miz TV. And Miz declared that Daniel Bryan has been banned from Miz TV
because he no-showed last week.
At what point did they run? I don't notice it off the bat in the notes. Did they run that little WWE.com video with Daniel Bryan?
That was later on.
They mentioned that he's not going to be competing tonight
because they were worried. They really went deep into the medical textbook to muster up an excuse for him not to be on the show.
But looking at his chest during that video,
I
was like, oh, that's a good way of doing it.
The WWE doctors didn't clear him, not because he had an infection. They were worried he could maybe get an infection because of the way Roddy turned his chest into hamburger during their trading of chops at Greatest Royal Rumble.
Well, man, yeah. If you get somebody in there who's chop heavy, of course. If Cass starts going chop crazy on Daniel Bryan's chest.
I don't think I've ever seen Cass do a chop.
I've never seen anybody. You're right. I've never seen anybody get an infection from chops before.
Well, I don't think the worry would be just getting an infection from too many chops per se. It's a lot of chops opening up the skin, and when the skin's opened up, it makes it more prone for infection. There could be bacteria. Guarantee you there is bacteria all over that mat.
They're worried that Cass.
That's what I mean. Like
they're worried that Cass doesn't wash his hands after he crabs.
Could be.
And there's poo poo.
Could be.
And poo poo can get it infected.
Yeah.
That could be.
Well, not just the mat, but like, locker rooms. There's that.
Oh, yeah.
What is that? What is that really strong strain? I think of staph.
Oh, yeah.
Bacteria.
WWE's all full of staph infections. And that's what CM Punk said, right?
Yeah. Well, he said he had one.
He said he had one.
So there's a lot of avenues when you got open skin for it to get infected.
Yeah,
the locker room.
That Cass promo was terrible. I forgot. I literally blocked that. That's why I actually enjoyed the show, because I blocked that from my memory when he brought out the little Daniel Bryan. That was so bad. Plague Lord. Can we please put Plague Lord in the video game?
Yeah.
Patreon chat here.
That should be one of the competitors for the 10 pounds of flesh title.
I agree. Plague Lord. Anyways, yeah, so Daniel Bryan banned from his TV, and his guest was Jeff Hardy. I can't take. It's weird because his goofy Hollywood, black gown thing that he used to wear, I took way more seriously than this horrible outfit he wears.
A lot of it's the headband,
but it's also short sleeves.
Yeah,
it's got short sleeves.
I know.
On it.
For me, a lot of it is the headband. And
Yeah,
he made a point when he put his sunglasses back on that the headband covered the top of his ears. Like he pulled it down to cover it. Why? It's the headband for me. Lose the headband.
I'm not going to say it's not the headband.
Lose the headband, and I'd be a lot cooler with the robe.
It's short sleeve.
Yeah, no, that's an odd choice.
So bad. Anyways, yeah. Can a no DQ end an account out? I don't think it's going to end. It's not going to end an account out.
It can't.
Can a no DQ?
I don't think so.
No DQ, no count.
Yeah, because on the video game it can. We learned that.
Yes, yeah, that's right. Well, that's canon right there because it's got the whiteboard. We got to start doing our Roman Reigns, Braun Strowman, who's top guy over there with the strings. I'm going to do that, man. Anyways, Jeff Hardy was the guest, and Randy Orton came down. They were harping on the whole weird Jeff Hardy and Randy Orton interrupting each other.
But then the Miz brought up SmackDown Top 10. And then Randy rightly said, nobody cares about the SmackDown Top 10.
There were two things that I noticed about this that I was really tickled by. Randy Orton seemed genuinely tickled. Some of his laughs at Miz's comments seemed legit. Like he didn't know what Miz was going to say, and Miz was actually making him laugh a little bit in there. Because Miz was the point of this was Miz was doing everything he could to try to get under Randy Orton's skin and direct his rage towards Jeff Hardy.
Correct.
And in the end, Randy Orton just said, we're totally cool. He did his thing, I did my thing, and we're good. But yeah, we've got a match against each other.
Yeah, then I'm going to win that U.S. title.
Exactly. So he said that to Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy said, you can try. And Miz said, what did he say? He said good sportsmanship or something like that. He said mutual respect. That's not fun or something like that.
Yeah.
But a couple of the things that he said legitimately
yeah. There was
felt
one
like,
thing I remember specifically. I remember what he said, but after Miz said it, Randy started laughing.
He started chuckling.
And it seemed fairly genuine.
And
Anyways,
it seemed genuine, yeah.
After the showing of mutual respect, Shelton Benjamin comes down the ring channeling his inner top-notch super best saying, no,
yeah,
no,
yeah, that's right.
No.
I can't.
No.
Anytime somebody does that now, it just gets so under my skin. It just bugs the crap out of me.
And Shelton was saying
top notch.
He has a claim to that U.S. title because he beat Randall Orton last week.
Yeah.
So he wants a title shot too.
Yeah.
That led to a brawl, which led to a match.
Fairly lengthy match too. This lasted like 2 commercial breaks.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this went on pretty long. It was Miz and Shelton Benjamin versus Jeff Hardy and Randy Orton. And it was actually a pretty fun match. I mean, all these guys are pretty damn good.
Yeah.
So it was pretty fun. Lots of stuff going on. Jeff Hardy got the pin on Shelton Benjamin after he, not just an RKO, Orton dropped an RKO on him and then tagged in Jeff Hardy to do the Swanton Bomb.
Yeah.
And got the pin.
And then once that pinfall was counted, mutual respect ended there.
Out the window.
Randall dropped an RKO on Jeff Hardy just to let him know.
Yep.
He's still the Viper.
I hear voices in my head.
He's still the apex predator.
Right.
he still wants that U.S. title.
Miz was really great during this Miz TV stuff because at one point when Randy Orton got kind of annoyed with the Miz, he started backing him down a little bit, and Miz started backing up with like worried look on his face.
Yeah,
and he hid.
He stepped behind the chair.
He stepped behind the chair.
Yeah, that's
I
pretty
think
funny.
all that little stuff. I don't recall exactly, but it wouldn't surprise me if one of the people who really hated the Miz back when everybody hated the Miz back in the day backstage, was Randy Orton.
Oh, maybe.
And I wonder what the relationship is like. Like that, because I'm kind of interested about that. You know.
Yeah.
Because Miz is so good these days.
Oh yeah.
Next up, we had a fantastic Iconics interview, where they were imitating Renee Young.
Yeah.
Like giving her a really thick a Minnesota accent.
Yeah, but Canadian because she's
But
from Canada.
they were saying that it was a Canadian accent.
And then she says that's a Minnesota accent.
And they're like, it's all the same. It's all garbage or something like that.
Yeah.
So that was awesome.
And then they shooed Renee Young off, and then brought out Carmella
To do their own interview.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know. I thought it was a lot of fun. The
Yeah.
Iconics are so great.
Yeah, they're hilarious.
They're so awesome. I do find it hilarious that in your notes here you properly spell it Iconics.
That's how they spell it.
Iconics.
That's how they spell it. That's how it's supposed to be spelled, man.
Next up, the Bar were backstage walking around with their new SmackDown contracts. They seemed happy,
Yeah.
that
And
they
then
have these contracts.
the New Day were around the corner, and they were kind of rubbing The-Bar's nose in poop because they didn't retain or win the Raw Tag Team titles. And The-Bar said, doesn't matter to us. We want to be on SmackDown anyways. Which is true. That's what Cesaro wanted to be on SmackDown from the beginning of the brand split.
And in your estimation, if somebody expresses that they want something,
That's where they go.
that's what happens.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Vince
you're
listens.
You're 2 for 2.
Vince
You're
listens.
2 for 2 on that one.
Anyways, then the New Day called their butler, Bootiesworth, Mr. Bootiesworth.
That's right.
And he brought a giant platter of pancakes.
To present to them, congratulations for being here on SmackDown. And he also gave Big E
Some baby oil.
and Big E started very erotically rubbing his massive pectoral muscles.
Yeah.
And like being very, ginger with his nipples.
But
area.
liberal with the oil.
Yeah, but lots of oil. The crowd was eating it up. And every time Sheamus would say something, Big E would say, he's still the worst. Sheamus is still the worst. He's the
Sheamus is
worst. So that's great. They were asking the New Day if their pancakes had laxatives in them. And they said, no, we would never do that. But regardless,
They chucked them. They
chucked the
threw the
pancakes.
platter of pancakes.
Pancakes went
and
everywhere.
This angered Big E to no end. He got up in Sheamus's face.
well, Sheamus said, here's my gift for you guys. One of you gets to fight me tonight.
Yes.
Big E gets right in his face and starts just laying in on him, calling him a sucker and all this kind of stuff. And he says, relax, fella, I'm not fighting you. And then he looks at Xavier Woods, says, I'm fighting you. And then Xavier Woods says something like, I'm going to steal your soul. Or something. Is that a video game reference
I would
or something?
think so.
I think so, too. Anyways, that was great. It was all great. I'm very happy that these two teams get to fight, get to feud. It's fantastic. Let's see here. Next up, we had oh man, I'm kind of bummed out about this, but it's a story. At least it's something.
Yeah, I am too. Why do they insist on keeping Rusev as a heel? 'Cause that's where this is going.
Oh man,
That's where this is going.
I know.
Well,
the crowd hated it too.
Oh yeah, there's two avenues. So the setup is that Rusev and Aiden English are standing backstage. Apparently, they've written new lyrics for the Rusev Day song, and they're about to start. In walks Lana. Aiden English says, "Oh, I'll give you guys a moment." He walks out, and Lana says, "You know, Rusev Day. That's all great and stuff, but I kind of feel like something's been holding you back."
Yeah.
And Rusev says, "What?" And the camera pans out as Aiden English walks in the frame, grabs his coat, and says hi, and then walks back out. And that's
the crowd started booing. Like they were like, "No, no, no, no! Don't do this."
So there's two options here. Either Lana is the one who forces the breakup between Rusev and Aiden English, which would be a heel move by Rusev. So that's not good.
Yeah.
Or Rusev chooses Aiden English over Lana, and that might be how they get Rusev to be a face. Maybe. I don't know. But that's not a good avenue.
I don't like any of it.
Yeah, neither option is good.
I think it'd be spectacular if Lana and Aiden English really liked each other.
Yes.
That's what I want
Why
to
can't
see.
people just get along and work for the mutual benefit?
To me, it's akin to I really hated back when Triple H left DX.
Yeah.
I really hated that. Even
Yeah.
though I like later on I understood it was necessary for his development as a character, as a whatever. I really hated it. And I love Rusev and Aiden English so much. And I love Rusev and Lana so much. I want them all to be together
just work
and
together.
happy.
Yes.
Work together.
Be happy. Agreed.
But then, that's when because Lacey, when we used to watch Mad Men, she was like, I liked it back when everybody was just working together. Because, like, very quickly things go downwards in Mad Men.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, then there wouldn't be a show. So that's when I have to take my own. Then there wouldn't be, like, drama.
When do you think it all started going wrong? When the lawnmower went random muck in the office?
That was pretty shocking.
That was really shocking.
Did somebody lose a limb? Somebody died?
Yeah,
I forget what
it was the ran over their foot.
That's right. Oh man, that's good. The lawnmower.
That was hilarious. Shocking.
Yeah, it was so like, and all the different vomit spots.
Oh yeah,
bed. Those were all.
There was
shocking.
Surprisingly a lot of vomit in that show, and more blood than I would have thought.
Yeah.
Next, Cass came out for a promo, and this was pretty awkward. I mean, he's given it his all.
No, look. This is not on
in
him.
terms of his performance. You really can't say much about that. The premise was not great.
I do look, man. There has never been a segment in the history of WWE where they bring out a little person version of the opponent that whoever this heel is supposed to be mocking. Here's the thing. Because it's not even necessarily a matter of this is offensive to little people. I don't really. It's just not clever. It's just not funny, and it's just not effective.
Yeah.
It's boring as hell. It's never funny. And it's not even a matter of, I feel this dude's getting work. I'm sure he's fine with it, whatever. I don't think it's not really that. It's just I've never found it funny at all.
Yeah.
I don't know why anybody does.
The more compelling aspect of Cass's promo, well, there's two. I thought Cass's promo last week when he
his
had that
motivation for hating Daniel Bryan.
Yeah,
it
wasn't because Daniel Bryan was short.
Right.
It was because Cass thought Daniel Bryan represented a lot of things that he didn't like about himself when he was younger.
His own insecurities.
Yes.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yes. And that
was Cass at one point a little person? I mean, this doesn't. I
doesn't make any sense.
I can't stand
Doesn't
it.
make
and
any
the
sense.
crowd was dead for it.
Yeah.
And you're right. I just wish that. I don't know. I mean, maybe he was totally on board with it. I don't know. I just wish that sometimes wrestlers would say, "This is a terrible idea."
Yeah.
And it's like Cass doesn't have. I can only assume that he's still fresh enough that he doesn't really have the stroke to say, "I'm not going to do
Yeah.
it." Obviously, and I think it's his job to do what creative says. Hey, go do.
Yeah. At a certain point, you got to keep your own best interests in mind and know when someone writes for you a garbage segment.
Yeah.
You got to speak up and say, all right, what can we do? Not just say this is garbage and throw it in their face, but it's like, okay, this isn't really working. What can we do to improve this?
Yeah. Yeah. I can't. I just never find. And as soon as he came out, I was like, I have to. How long is this going to go on now? Because I knew it was going to be crap, and it's that stuff is always crap. It never works.
No.
I don't know why they go to that well, and it's not like they go to it all that often. Again, maybe one little person segment a year, maybe.
Yeah.
It's always bad though, dude. And this was no better, so I was bummed out about that.
Yeah, because Cass did such a great job last week.
I know he did. He did a fantastic job last week. Next up, we had an AJ Styles interview.
Well, this was promoted as Nakamura wanting Styles to apologize to him for his actions at Greatest. I gotta stop playing with this quarter. His actions at Greatest Royal Rumble. Mm-hmm. So Renee Young introduced AJ. AJ comes to the ring, reacts to the news that their match at Backlash is going to be no DQ, and he pretty much said, well, he did say he's going to tear Nakamura apart and scatter pieces of Nakamura throughout, what's it called, the tri-state area, New York, New Jersey, Connecticut.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty dark. Anyways,
Samoa Joe interrupts him.
Well, wait, did you mention? So I was drinking water and I was looking at chat right here. Did you mention Shinsuke wanted an apology from?
Yeah, that's why.
Okay,
That's why I prefaced the whole thing.
Right, good.
Samoa Joe comes out and says, "After I'm done destroying Roman Reigns at Backlash, I'm coming for that title, whether you have it, AJ, or Nakamura has it."
So it's a win-win situation. No matter what, we get an amazing situation. This is exactly what we all wanted when we found out Samoa Joe was heading to SmackDown.
Yes.
No dicking around.
No
dilly-dally.
No.
He's going to take
Straight
care of
to the
Roman
top.
Reigns. Straight to the top. AJ Styles versus Samoa Joe. Can somebody please call Christopher Daniels so we can get a rematch
of that TNA show from
5-star match.
2006, whatever it was.
5-star match right there. This is going to be good. So either AJ is going to drop the title to Nakamura and blame Joe, and they'll have just a singles grudge match type feud.
For a couple months, yeah.
Or Joe's going to go after Nakamura. That's probably less likely because Nakamura's a heel, Joe's a heel. I don't really see that happening. But in any event, I think it's going to be fantastic. This is especially when this happened. But when AJ first came out and he had that title and he's going to do that interview, I was thinking to myself, man, SmackDown really is it's back to being the must-watch show.
Yeah.
It really is.
And as we've seen since Superstar Shakeup, it really is the wrestling show because they let matches breathe.
Yeah.
Both the tag match and then the main event were both pretty long.
Yeah.
And they gave Sheamus and Xavier Woods a lot of time.
Yeah, they did. Yeah. With less gross time, with only 2 hours, they do that.
Mm-hmm. They let a lot of matches breathe.
It feels like a much more cohesive show at this point.
Yes.
And I'm, Raw, I still like Raw. Raw does a lot of good stuff. There's too much talent for you not to like both shows,
I know.
There's just too much good talent.
I know. And Samoa Joe wraps up his promo. Cue Nakamura's music. Joe turns around.
Ready to fight.
Ready to fight.
Throw.
But Nakamura is nowhere to be found. Of course, he's coming in through the crowd.
Next time you see
It's a low blow.
Next time you see him, he's got his bicep firmly in AJ Styles' taint balls butthole area.
Yes.
Covering that entire landmass.
Huge low blow to AJ. Mm-hmm. Joe must go backstage. Nakamura fakes a Kinshasa to the back of AJ and then hits him with one to his face.
Yeah.
Knee to face.
Yeah. It was great. It was awesome. And Nakamura just chewing up the scenery, as they say.
Yeah.
Chewing up the scenery.
Yeah.
It was great. It was fantastic. Man, Backlash predictions. Oof. Got to really think about that while I'm eating my giso today. Next up, Becky Lynch backstage. She's giving herself a pep talk saying...
Well, she's also apologizing profusely to
Oh,
Asuka.
yeah, because first you don't see Asuka. Yeah.
And then Asuka says, it's all right. Charlotte says, we're going to take care of business tonight.
Well, she said, we're going to hit them back 3 times as hard, and then Charlotte enters, and you understand what the math is she's talking about.
Yeah.
And she says, yeah, we're going to beat them up. And then Asuka says, Avengers, assemble. And then starts saying, yes, 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 yes. And then, because she's all crazy and stuff. And then walks off, and I don't know. Oh, and Asuka and Charlotte and Becky Lynch do their little tea time thing.
Yeah.
That was very cute. They're all very charming.
Yes. Next, Sheamus versus Xavier Woods. Highlight of this match is when Cesaro walked up to the rest of the New Day, opened up his jacket, and there's pancakes on the inside. He's all, huh?
I know, just this match, a lot of the stuff with Cesaro on the outside towards the finish was so much fun.
I know.
It was so well executed and choreographed.
I know.
It was a blast. It was great.
He had pancakes under his jacket.
Why isn't that
that was
a
great.
thing anymore? Remember, I feel like back
You mean
in
the watch salesman?
Yes! That was a staple of comedies back in the day.
I know.
And it's always a New York thing.
Yeah.
Did people were actual watch salesmen like that? The merchandise on the coat inside, inseam?
It's hilarious, though.
It is hilarious.
You guys want to watch?
You guys want to watch? You guys want to watch? You want a DVD?
Want a pancake?
Want a pancake? You guys want a pancake?
Oh, that was so funny. Anyways, solid match, too.
Yeah, it was good stuff.
At one point, Xavier Woods goes for his top rope elbow. Cesaro distracts him. There's some brawling on the outside. Sheamus even throws Xavier Woods into the barricade. But in the end, they get back in the ring. Xavier Woods wins with a roll-up.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it was good. I love when Sheamus and Cesaro go down to these sneaky wins. We saw this happen with Fandango when they were on their way
Oh, when
out.
Titus Worldwide beat him.
Titus Worldwide beat
twice
him
with roll-ups.
Twice, yeah, exactly.
Yep.
So it's all good stuff. They have good lose faces.
They do.
I'm looking at this right here. Paige backstage, Absolution comes up, and I'm realizing the women's division has had a complete and total turnaround from pre-shakeup, from pre-mania. It was garbage before, and now they seem to have, like, with the addition of these, of the shakeup, the Iconics, Carmella is champion now, Asuka coming up.
Yeah,
I feel like everybody has, like, I don't know, at least for right now, just more to do, more to work
often
with.
than not, SmackDown, when they were booking their women's division, they would just do these huge. I mean, granted, the main event was a huge tag match, but that's all there was. They would have the 8 women in the division, and they would just find different ways of mixing them up and putting them in multi-person tag matches.
Right.
But now it seems like, okay, we have Charlotte and Carmella have a story. Becky and Asuka have a story together, but also related to the Iconics. Iconics are also involved in the Charlotte and Carmella story. Over here, we have Absolution going up to Paige asking for a favor because they're all buddies. Asking, essentially saying we want a shot at the women's title, and then I'm sure that's going to play into something down the line. Becky, because Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville were teasing her last week in like a WWE.com video for losing, and so they go backstage. And they say, Paige, we already know what you're going to tell us. And Paige says, oh, you know already?
Yeah.
Okay, you know? Who's going to be?
This is a really cute segment, too. They all had good chemistry. It's great, and this is something that I'm really glad. I'm not happy that Paige is, it can't wrestle anymore. But one of the, silver linings of that is we get to see now a bit more of Absolution's personality stand out. Sonya Deville gets to talk a lot more. Mandy Rose gets to talk a lot more. And they're pretty good. They're just sort of, they're being heelish versions of themselves, seemingly.
Yeah.
Which is really, really great. Yeah. So they say, which one is it going to be? Because
they think
Absolution thinks one thing and Paige thinks another thing. And she says, oh, it's going to be you, Mandy. And Mandy says, oh, that's great. I get to have a SmackDown Women's Championship title shot.
And Paige goes, no. No,
you don't get that at all. Stop jumping up and down. It was really,
yes.
I don't know. Paige is
said,
really
no,
cute.
you have a match with Becky Lynch next week. And then Absolution says to her, well, what about, we're friends. Shouldn't we get some benefit, some perks?
She said, what happened? She says, don't you have some special treatment working around here?
Yeah. And then Paige says, no, Absolution is dead.
Yeah. And then it just ended awkwardly with them standing there awkward. Somebody should have walked off camera. That was my only, thing about this is like Paige.
Well, there's that moment. It looked like Paige, actually, she said that. She kind of looked down and like poked. Was it Sonya Deville on her stomach or something like that?
Yeah, I think so.
And then just kind of was all.
Ooh. Camera's holding too long.
It was funny.
Yeah.
Next, Andrade Cien Almas iPhone promo. Totally a heel. Totally a heel. Totally a heel.
On that freaking. Oh yeah, it totally was. Which I'm glad about that.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
glad about that.
Yeah.
I'm happy.
Was he actually on vacation, or did they just drive to the Florida coast to shoot that? From Orlando.
Yeah, I feel like they found the windiest place to go to because it was all.
It was pretty windy.
Anyways, so he's going to be showing up at some point.
Yeah,
But
after
yeah.
Backlash.
Okay, so what was heelish about it? I forget. Number one, there was words on the screen. That was annoying.
Well, it was mostly just El Idolo.
But they were being very sinister.
Yeah.
They were being very.
Well, I mean,
when she was talking, it was.
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
It was ridiculous.
I think their general vibe.
Sinister. A little on the sinister side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he had the aviator sunglasses on. He was coming out of a nice car. He's coming off his
You can't be stylish if you're a face.
Well, you can, but usually if you're super dapper,
Yeah.
for whatever reason, that means you're heel.
Aviators basically means heel.
Yeah,
That's what
and
Emma
they had
did.
like the Denali, the fancy SUV.
Yeah.
They're on some beach somewhere. He's
Yeah.
dressed really well.
Right.
Just putting it together seems like he's going to be a heel.
Well, they also said something.
They did say something.
She said
something about taking over or something like that.
Well, no, she kind of ran down the WWE universe a little bit, and that to me I think was what it was.
Oh, yeah.
She said everybody's been asking us, what's he going to do? And she says something along the lines of, "We don't care what you want to see, or we don't care what you want." I forget what it was exactly, but it was something like that.
They're totally going to be heels.
Yeah, I'm glad about this.
Ooh.
Maybe it was because I said they were going to be faces.
Give yourself way too much credit. Maybe he'll be injected into the U.S. title scene after Jeff Hardy retains at Backlash.
Yeah, because there's too many heels up there in the world title scene, so you're probably right about that. It'd be good. Next.
Main event.
Oh, this
match.
was fun.
Ton of fun.
This was so much fun.
Charlotte, Becky Lynch, and Asuka taking on the Iconics and Carmella.
Yeah. This was cool. Asuka ended up tapping out Peyton Royce, but not after Charlotte
hit that awesome moonsault and took
the
out.
crowd went crazy for
Yeah,
that.
man.
Becky Lynch had a strong showing. This was a lot of fun.
Even just that reversal Asuka did from. Oh, there's a bug on me. It's an ant.
Oh my God, that was a huge one.
That was
too.
a large
oh my
ant.
God, he survived the fall.
Well, I mean, I just brushed him off the table.
God, he's fast.
Yeah, that was a
That's
large
like
ant.
a dog.
That was a large ant.
Look at the size of that ant.
That's huge.
He's coming back at you. I think he's pissed.
Well,
He's gonna punch your face, dude.
he can try.
You gonna sell it?
No.
No?
I'm a no-selling ant.
You're gonna go Bruiser Brody on that
Heck
Lex
yes.
Luger ant,
Heck yes.
Wow.
That ant's going to run out of this office.
and then go to Jim Crocker Promotions.
Yep. The reversal Asuka had on that roll-up attempt by Peyton Royce was great.
Yeah, it
It was so
great.
fluid,
Yeah.
so fast,
No, I
and
know,
right
it's
into
fantastic.
the Asuka lock. It was great.
The Iconics are awesome.
Yeah, they are. This whole match was a lot of fun.
Carmella as a character, I love.
Oh, heck yes.
As a wrestler, she has a long way to go.
Oh, yeah, but her character work kind of makes up for the kind of the lack of ring polish.
We're gonna open some gifts now, Al.
Yeah. Are those both gifts? Is one of them comic books?
I don't know.
No.
Oh no, the comic books are still in my car.
Well, here, give me one then.
Here, Al. This is coming all the way from China. This might not be for us. Lacey might have ordered this to my name. Let's find out.
Let's find out. Let's see what this is first.
That one says to Going in Raw, so that's cool.
Ground Zero. OWD. Bunch of cups. Cool, you can have cups at the office.
That's good.
Stickers. Oh, here's read note.
Oh, we got a note. It's always helpful to have a note.
Yeah.
You can send us
Oh,
stuff
it's from
too.
Quiet Wyatt Designs.
Oh, cool. Right on.
Some stickers.
P.O. Box 1814, Orangevale, California 95662. It's in the description. Hey, guys. Hope you enjoy this little package. Stickers are my old logo before I was forced to adjust it. Oh, because it got Bray Wyatt and Freddy Krueger on there. Shirts are current logo. And the cups are for a San Diego promotion that I help out at, run by B-Boy. Oh, I remember B-Boy. Hope you get to a show if you're in the area. Enjoy. Nolan Ryan, Quiet Wyatt Designs.
Cool.
Thank you very much.
Great. Thank
Cups
you
are
so
good.
much.
Let's see. I want to see. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. Nice. Very cool.
Very cool. Thank you so
Bray
much.
Wyatt saying, shh, don't talk, man. I'm pretty sure this is probably some fabric that Lacey ordered under my
Oh,
name.
these are cool. We got some cups. We can play
Because
beer
it's got
pong
my
here now.
shoot name on it. Can I have a key or something?
Your keys are on the other side of your laptop.
What?
Your keys are on the other side of your laptop.
Oh, nice.
Wait for that ant to come back.
I know, man. It's going to put me in the ankle lock.
I'll give it a clothesline. No, low blow.
Low blow. I'll Starship Pain the ant.
There you go.
You low blow.
And I'll give it a Spanish fly.
Get it in position.
Interesting. You don't know what it is, do you?
This is for Lacey.
All right.
I think it's like some sewing apparatus. Oh, wait. Oh, I know what this is. No. Big Jim sent this.
Oh.
This is the canvas backdrop for if he shows up to do the Four Lights podcast.
Oh, cool.
Putting that up this Friday, the Four Lights podcast. I'm not going to unveil this thing, but it's a big space backdrop.
Ooh, Starfield.
Starfield.
Perfect. Exciting.
Anyways.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah, first episode of my new Star Trek podcast with Big Jim is going up this Friday at youtube.com/Friendoville.
Be on the lookout for it.
Be on the lookout for it. If you like Star Trek, and we're just reviewing all the episodes of Star Trek Next Generation.
I thought you were going to do the movies first. I was excited for that because I want to take part in the Wrath of Khan one because I know that movie really well.
Once we're on a good roll, we'll take a break and do Wrath of Khan.
Actually, I know most of the movies pretty well.
Well, yeah, we'll start off with the first one because it'll let me do my impression of Kirk checking Decker all the time because Decker was just a thorn in his side. Decker, stop competing with me.
Nemo. Oh, question time. Nemo.
Question time.
Nemo's been playing a lot of Dad of War, and he thinks old Kratos looks like current Triple H. Which superstars look like or would you cast in video game movies?
Okay, so the new trailer for Red Dead Redemption 2 dropped today. It looks fantastic.
Any idea what the story's about?
Well, it's set in the Old West, and there's a lot of robberies.
Is it a continuation of the Marston thing? Okay,
No,
that's what I was wondering about.
I don't believe it is, Al.
All right.
Although he could be in it. I think it said it's set in 1899.
All right.
Which is pre-Red Dead. So who would star as John Marston?
Butch Bacon.
He's not a WWE superstar.
Oh, yeah.
Johnny Mundo.
Yeah, that'd be good.
He's not really as
He needs
grizzled.
to scruff himself up a little bit.
lot. Quite a bit.
That's what I was trying to think of someone grizzled.
Somebody grizzled.
What about Edge?
Edge
Edge has got that beard he's got now.
Yeah, no, but I feel like he'd be more like one of the cronies. He's got kind of crony look to him.
I feel like I got
Ooh,
bug crawling all over me. What?
Randy Orton. He could be a good John Marston, I think.
Yeah, that's true.
I think it'd be good.
Yeah, that's a good pick.
You're disappointed in that pick, but
No, I'm not. I said, as it made sense to me.
Mm-hmm, yeah. Oh, hold on.
What?
Ciampa.
Oh, yeah.
Ciampa.
CM Punk finds it insulting. Power rank New Japan gimmicks that would work better in WWE rather than New Japan.
Captain New Japan.
Bone Soldier, you mean?
Bone Soldier. New Japan gimmicks that would work better in WWE. I don't know.
Yeah, I can't think.
Really,
I almost said Killer Elite Squad, but they can only do the spitting water on people in New Japan. I don't think they can do that in WWE.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. Because they're not really gimmicks necessarily.
No, they're just characters.
They're just characters, you know? I don't know. Yano. Let's see here.
Unretired Dwayne Nix. When are we getting heel WWE champion Shinsuke Nakamura, Backlash, or Money in the Bank?
Can you give an early predictions preview?
I'm tempted to say Money in the Bank. I just don't see how in a no DQ situation they're going to prolong it. Double pin.
Double pin.
Just beat the heck out of each other so bad. Double pin.
I feel like that's going to be a Samoa Joe Roman Reigns situation. Yeah. I'm gonna say Backlash. Right. Happens at Backlash. Has to happen.
Robert Chacon. Hello, friendo. So once Shinsuke gets the title from AJ, who do you think will be the next person to get the title off him? Well, let's try it. Let's book ahead a bit. When do you think? What do you think is be the WWE title match for next year at Mania? AJ versus Daniel Bryan. We got a little taste of that match.
It depends on how well the Shinsuke thing goes. I could see it being Shinsuke Daniel Bryan.
Potentially.
I could also see it being Shinsuke AJ Styles.
I'll say AJ Styles, the next person to get the belt off him. They might trade that title.
I think they're going to trade it. I think they're going to trade it a couple times. But if we take AJ out of the equation, it's Daniel Bryan for sure.
Yeah. The top-notch Super Beast Slow Wolf, you two decide to recruit people to be part of Going in Raw. Your method of recruitment is a method Undisputed Era has used, as well as other factions, handing someone your merch. What Going in Raw merch do you use to recruit people?
The sticker. The stickers of our faces. We go up there and say, do you want a sticker of your face that looks like this? And who wouldn't? Because our faces are
a terrible
everywhere.
recruitment tool.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Who wouldn't want their face up there in Saudi Arabia for the Greatest Rumble?
This is what you do.
Okay.
It's a Fun Wrestling or a W Steve W shirt.
Oh, wow. Okay.
You got to choose which one.
Which one? Yeah.
Which one?
Well,
I mean, Fun Wrestling is the obvious answer.
I like the sticker approach. I think you're just doing what everybody else does. Give them shirts.
Yeah, that's because it's the best option.
Nobody's ever done the stickers before.
Who's going to put a sticker like on a shirt and wear it around to show, they've joined this faction?
You don't need to put it on. They could put it on their laptop. They can put it on anything. They can put it on their car. My dad has our faces on the back of his old van.
I'm aware of that.
Yeah. It's cool.
It's not the same.
You're right. It's not the same. It's cooler.
No, it's not.
Not the same.
Like
but
you're going to walk to the ring with your laptop to show what faction you're part of? No.
Yes.
Doesn't make any sense.
innovative. God, would you start thinking outside the box, please?
It's a terrible idea.
Bronze grappling hook. I find it funny that everybody says Daniel Bryan was underutilized by WWE, even though he's accomplished more in a short career than most wrestlers. Who are some wrestlers that people say aren't? I'm sorry. Who are some wrestlers that people say are underutilized, but really they're not? I mean, I think when people have the idea that Shinsuke Nakamura has been underutilized just because he hasn't he's
won
a champion yet. I think that's kind of silly because ever since he's been, they've treated him like a star ever since he's been there. Have they creatively treated him the same way as we'd like to have seen in terms of, inspired creative? No, but they've always had him on the mind as a big dude.
Yeah, Dolph. People have said for years, Dolph. Why didn't they do more with Dolph?
They did pretty much they tried to do everything with him.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. The glorious Steve Klain. Hey, friendos. Besides Going in Raw signs, what have been your favorite crowd signs on WWE programming?
Goldberg loves animals.
Yeah.
Did we make that one or somebody else did?
I don't think we ever
somebody
made
else.
Someone
did
else
that
made that one.
Yeah, and it's like a picture of Goldberg with like a bird on his shoulder or something like that. That was a good one.
I always used to like the wrestler fears another wrestler or wrestler fears.
Oh yeah,
like one of their previous gimmicks.
Yeah, that was always good.
Because then it was a template that people were forced to get creative with.
There is a Twitter account I think just called Attitude Era Signs, and granted some of them are hugely offensive, but some people would just they'd have a sign that says like just shit on it. They'd be holding that up during an episode of Raw from like 1998. Sometimes they'd say way worse things, but those kind of make me laugh because like they're not even trying to be clever. They're just saying, hey,
trying to be
only put F out here.
Gross.
Yeah.
Stefan Stenard. Hey, friendos, longtime viewer, brand new patron here. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Steven. I guess it's Steven. Did I say Stefan? Sorry. Power rank ways I can become as jacked as Larson for summertime. Thanks. First of all, don't hurt your shoulder. That's what I did. God. He's asking a question. I'm just answering.
As jacked? How jacked is that exactly?
I'm not quite the Finn Balor body, but I think I maybe made it to TJP bod before he got hurt and got in better shape. At least on par. Anyways. Eat right.
Mm-hmm.
Don't eat crap.
Mm-hmm.
Probably lay off booze.
Yeah.
Something I don't do enough. Be consistent with your workout habits and push yourself. That's all you got to do. Set a schedule for yourself.
Push yourself?
Yeah.
That's kind of a vague thing, isn't it?
No, well, this is what you don't like. If your plan for working out is you say, all right, I'm going to bench 125 pounds. But if you don't set goals to increase that weight, you're not going to put on muscle.
Okay.
You got to keep pushing yourself, Steve.
All right.
Don't push yourself too hard. You hurt your shoulder like I did.
Yeah.
But push yourself.
Okay. Let's see here. Chris the Follically. I don't see. I can't. This name is too long. Chris the Follically challenged something.
There's a lot of questions here.
A lot of questions.
We'll just ask the question, and I'll find it.
Are storylines today too segregated? Attitude Era feuds all seem to tie in with each other.
No, we were just talking about the women's tag match at the conclusion of SmackDown and how there's a lot of narratives interwoven through those 6 women.
I think it's best when they are integrated like that. And yeah, whenever when SmackDown first had the brand split thing,
One was doing really well. Yeah,
they're on fire because a lot of their storylines were integrated. So yeah, it is stronger when they're doing that. I think they do a decent job of that these days. Sometimes when they are too segregated, yeah, it can get a bit dull.
Yeah. Tommy T. Hey, friendos. My question: power rank tag teams across all of wrestling history that have had the best all-around chemistry. He says Usos and New Day are his 1A and 1B.
They're pretty high up there, man. But all time,
You got to say Arn Anderson and Tully Blanchard.
or Arn Anderson and Larry Zbyszko.
Or Arn Anderson and Ole Anderson.
Oh, I mean,
The Dudleys.
oh man, the Dudleys, the Hardys,
Mm-hmm.
Edge and Christian,
Mm-hmm.
the Rock and Roll Express,
Yeah.
the Midnight Express.
Yeah.
Oh, number 1 for me, Road Warriors.
Yeah.
Legion of Doom.
Yeah.
I still can't tell them apart. Alex Foster, should kayfabe injuries be a thing?
We've had this discussion before. Like, should they sell injuries when they're not on TV?
If it's a fake injury, if somebody fake has his leg broken, and then like he's just chilling, walking across the street, and he's not acting like he's hurt. I don't know, man. I'm still it's kind of a gray area for me. It kind of just depends.
People got to live their lives, man. When they're on TV, I expect them to perform. When they're out living their normal life, if they're just going to the grocery store, I don't expect them to walk with crutches if there's nothing wrong with them.
But aren't they giving it 110% if they do that?
No, I mean, I'm not saying I won't give them some kudos for doing that, but I'm not going to expect that.
I don't expect it, but if you're asking, would it help a little bit? Sure.
AO Worms. So if WWE could bring in Larson's favorite New Japan wrestler, Larson's favorite wrestler, Minoru Suzuki, and he goes to SmackDown, would you want him to feud with Joe or AJ?
Joe.
Suzuki and AJ put on a great match during one of the G1 tournaments. It's fantastic. It's at Kurikan Hall. You can find it on New Japan World. It's great.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you've ever seen Minoru Suzuki versus Samoa Joe, so I'd go with that.
Great.
I think that'd be stellar. He might be my favorite wrestler right now. I have my Suzuki Goon shirt in the car.
Why didn't you wear it today?
Because I haven't washed it yet.
Oh, that shouldn't stop you. We have some dish soap here.
Yeah, I really don't want to
wash it in the sink.
I really don't want to wash
and then air dry it.
Clothes. I still can't wear it today.
Should we get a washer and a washing machine?
We don't have
dryer here.
The hose to drain the washer.
We just stick the hose out of the window.
Don't think you could do that.
We can get a bucket.
You can't just start pouring water in the building and get it down to the foundation. That creates a lot of trouble, Steve.
Can we get a bucket?
You can dump that all you want. You need a pretty large bucket. Those things go through a lot of water.
Come on, man. If I try that, you need to veto that.
Oh, I would. You're not serious. So I'm not going to say.
You just said I should do that.
I'm putting the onus on you. I'm calling your bluff because he ain't going to do it.
You know what's weird? When I was leaving Bama's school today, dropping her off, there was a truck that had the license plate that just said Fenris on it. And I was like, is that Stephen Fenris's car? Is he stalking out my kid's school? Jacob Omega. After tonight's SmackDown, I can't stop thinking about a triple threat at SummerSlam for the title. Joe versus Styles versus Nakamura. How would you guys book the build-up, and who wins the match? All just low blows.
Mm-hmm.
All just and at one point, Joe puts AJ's balls in the coquina clutch. Somehow.
Yeah.
I don't really know how you do that. Do you want to try it out right here? You can try to put my balls in a coquina clutch?
Yeah.
Okay, let's try it.
Let's try. Stand up, please.
Drop your pants, please.
Well, I don't think you have to drop your pants. I mean, AJ's not going to be dropping his pants. It just probably necessitate my and Joe's face area being in the butt area.
Right, because he'd have to get behind. The butt's right here.
Yeah, so you have to be like, get the testes like this.
Okay.
Super tight.
Yeah.
But then,
super tight.
But then you have to have your butt in the rear end area.
Be like, don't put your tongue out.
Well, I mean, everybody's got pants on.
Yeah, but it probably still smells like butt.
Oh, it could. It could. Richard Nason with the WWE title match now a no DQ match. Does this almost guarantee Shinsuke wins due to his low blow tactics, or will AJ use it to his advantage and beat Nakamura at his own game?
I feel like we need that at some point, right? Don't we need him to have a cup on?
Yeah.
Or like a spiked cup? Like if you have a spike that's going straight down, like jutting from your taint.
That could be a danger to yourself when you're trying to wrestle, though.
That's what I'm saying is if it's a single spike jutting from your taint.
How long?
Like I feel like AJ is skinny enough that he has a gap, right? Between his thighs. He's got thigh
Still,
gap.
it can't be very long. Otherwise,
Right.
you're going to stab yourself.
Where are you going to stab yourself?
Your inner thigh?
Doesn't have to be too long, right? This.
It could be an inch. That's 2 inches. You're going to stab yourself. Unless he walks around like he's riding a horse the whole time.
Yeah, bow-legged.
No.
Right?
An inch. No more than an inch.
An inch? Okay, fine. An inch is still pretty long.
Even half an inch would be fine.
If you ram your bicep
even a
into
half an inch is going to cause significant pain.
a rusty one.
There you go.
A rusty one.
It's not just the injury, it's the potential for tetanus.
Oh, for sure.
When's the last time you had a tetanus shot?
Never.
You've never had a tetanus shot?
unless I just am unaware of it when I had one as a kid. I trust my parents have vaccinated me properly, give me all the shots.
Well, that's
that
something
I
you have
need.
to get every 7 years.
I have no idea.
Really? I once stepped on a rusty nail one day at school.
Oh no.
And it just broke the skin, so I had to go to the doctor and get a tetanus shot.
Yeah. I remember one time, Professor Portnoy back in the day, it was test day.
Mm-hmm.
Back when Jeff and it was the old
Wait, who?
apartments. Big Jim.
Okay.
When we all lived together, but you were either sleeping or I don't know. You always did your own thing. It was so annoying.
Well, I kept odd hours, yeah.
So anyways.
I stay up till 5 in the morning usually, yeah.
Because you weren't in our screenwriting class.
No, I was in one with Hilton maybe. Don't remember who was in the class.
What script was Hilton writing?
Well, it was never produced, so.
Anyways, and right before, this was the most Big Jim thing ever, and it was the most Steve thing ever.
All right.
Right? Because Portnoy insisted that at a certain time when the class was supposed to start, he was going to lock the door, and if you couldn't get in, too bad, you couldn't take the test. Right? And he was never a stickler, but I took him at his word, right? Well, of course, Big Jim, right before we left, he remember how the steps going down the apartment were really rocky?
Yeah.
And he was wearing some leather sandals.
Yeah.
Right? And he I think he scraped really bad his heel against one of the steps. And he was like, oh man, and there was blood everywhere. And I was like, dude, we're going to be late. No sympathy whatsoever. I'm this idiot is sitting here with a bloody heel while I'm trying not to be late to my test.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, so he poor bastard put a Band-Aid on it, but it was all slipping and sliding on the blood because it was blood everywhere.
My gosh.
And we get there, and of course, idiot Portnoy, he didn't freaking lock the door or anything. It was a completely empty threat. Big Jim just sitting there with this horribly bleeding thing because jerk here
because of you
was like, dude, come on, we got to get going.
Yeah.
But he was always a slow walker anyways.
You ready for trivia?
That's not as heelish as my anti-recycling gimmick. I think it was.
Are you ready for trivia?
Oh, yeah, let's do trivia.
Would you like to go first, Steve?
Yeah. These are difficult questions.
Some of them are hard, yeah.
Oh, this is not difficult.
Yeah, this card's not that bad.
Number 1, who is the first and only woman to win the WWE Intercontinental Championship?
China.
Very good.
Bret Hart and Owen Hart are the sons of which legendary Calgary promoter?
Stu?
Yeah.
Stu Hart. 2, Dave Batista played henchman Mr. Hinks in which 2015 spy film?
Oh, what was that James Bond movie called? Skyfall?
No.
It's the one after that.
Yes.
Damn.
Can you give me the name? If you can get it, I'll give it to you.
I'm drawing a blank.
Spectre.
Yeah. Who comprised the original Four Horsemen?
Flair, Arn, Ole, Tully.
Yeah.
3. In which year did SmackDown begin airing?
Is it 2001?
Try again.
No, that's my answer.
No,
2001.
1999.
Oh, yeah, that's my second. That would be my second guess. Hulk Hogan was awarded $135 million in damages after his 2016 lawsuit against which media company?
Gawker.
Yeah, this is a pretty easy card.
Which event hosted WWE's first free-for-all match? That's a tough one.
Oh, wow.
Which event, so a big pay-per-view, hosted WWE's first free-for-all match?
WrestleMania 13.
Royal Rumble 1996.
Oh, wow. Right to Censor was a parody of which pro censorship group?
The PTC.
What does that stand for?
Parents Television Council.
Yeah.
Big events. What was the main event of WWE's first No Mercy event?
Oh, my gosh.
I'll give you a hint. It was a triple threat. No Mercy.
Stone Cold, Undertaker, Kane.
Oh, you were so close. Stone Cold, Undertaker, Triple H.
Damn. Who was the original manager of the Truth Commission in WWE?
Truth Commission. IRS.
The Commandant.
Okay. Finally, Mr. Perfect originally used the theme from which film as his entrance music?
2001.
No, that's what I would have said, but Exodus.
Wow.
Yeah. I got 4.
No, you get one more.
Oh, nice.
What was the tagline of In Your House 19? Whoops. Don't look at that.
Degeneration X?
No, it was Attitude is Everything.
Oh, attitude is everything.
Right here we have chat trivia. I didn't do very well that time.
4, baby. How many did you get?
1.
So I get 3 cards.
We don't have any cards lying
Yeah,
around.
we
though.
do.
Oh, that's right over there. Get the chat trivia prize too, while you're over there.
All right, these are the chat trivia prizes. I got a Big Boss Man card, a Power and Glory card,
Oh wow!
and a Superfly Jimmy Snuka.
Did
That's
you
scary.
get chat trivia rewards?
Yeah, they're in my pocket.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, this is what the patrons in chat trivia are going to be fighting for today. A Legion of Doom card featuring only one member of Legion of Doom.
Which one?
I told you, I don't know. I can't tell them apart.
That's Hawk.
And then a sensational Queen Sherry card where she's wearing some tiger makeup.
She was great.
She was awesome. She was fantastic. You know, it's also awesome. The show is done with.
Stick around, patrons, for a post show with chat trivia. We don't get to have lunch quite yet.
Hilton,
Play
where's the music?
music.
What is it called? Outro music fix, I think.
Man.
Where's that crap?
Oh my
Outro.
goodness.
Here we go.
Let's get it together.
Outro music fix. Anyways, that's it for the show. Thanks so much for tuning in. Until next time, we'll talk to you guys later. Patrons, stick around.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey guys,
Hi
this is
guys, this is Charlotte,
and
you're watching Going In Raw.
What's up? It's your girl Sasha Banks,
This is
Legit
normal
Boss,
Elizabeth
and
Boss, and you're watching
Going In Raw. You like that?
What's up? This is the most must-see WWE superstar of all time and his lovely, gorgeous
Hi,
wife.
everybody.
Hope you're doing good. Hey, Al.
Got a lot of Matt chat questions today.
Did chat trivia reset so everyone can play again? Nope. There are still people out there who have not won. Therefore, chat trivia does not start over yet.
I think it should in September.
September.
At the 1 year mark, I think it should reset.
Very well. I'm on board with that. I'm fine with that. Because we got these harder cards now.
I know. We kind of also said that was how it was going to be.
Chat. You said that's how it was going to be.
Yeah, you didn't protest, therefore that's how
I
it's going to be.
did protest.
No, you didn't. You didn't until several months later.
That's not true.
It is true.
Who won last week? Pete Dirksen won last week. I have to write
Correct.
it down. I still have to. I keep, dude. Again, I went to the freaking thing today.
Which thing? The post office?
Yeah, and this lady was there mailing her
What are you looking for?
the other Dirksen's other chat trivia
Oh.
prize. We still haven't.
Didn't you
signed
drop one?
it. Yeah, probably.
All right, we'll find it after we're
And
done.
there was a lady just had like boatloads of freaking packages. She was
Yeah.
mailing.
You went to the window. Why don't you go to the kiosk?
No, I went to. I never go to the window. Are you
Oh,
kidding
yeah,
me?
yeah.
No, I went to the kiosk.
Oh, okay. Was the line for the window too long?
Take her card and something else. Yeah, because I got there right when the window opened.
Oh, okay. Jeepers. All right, let's do a number test. 23. Greatest basketball player to
Yeah,
ever win number
Patrick
23.
Sparks, get it in. Matt Chat, get it in. Get it in. Get
Yeah,
it in.
hurry
Get it
up.
in. Get it in.
Greatest basketball player to ever win number 23.
Isn't that LeBron's number too? What's LeBron's number these days?
It's 23.
Still 23. Did he change it when he went to Miami?
Yeah, it
To
was 6
or something. Yeah,
6.
Wow,
That was
I
the
knew
number
that.
he wore at the Olympics. Do you know what Michael Jordan's number was when he was a member of the Dream Team?
Oh, part of the Dream Team. That's a good question. 45.
I believe it was 9.
Oh, interesting.
I believe he was number 9.
I wonder why.
I don't know. Well, you know why 45 was
Who was the
important.
coach of the Dream Team? It was Don Nelson, wasn't it?
No, it was Chuck Daly.
Chuck Daly, that's right.
You know why Jordan wore 45 when he came back? It's his older brother's number.
Oh, yeah.
23 is roughly half that.
Oh, wow.
So I don't know if 4 plus 5 is 9. Maybe that's it. Or 3 times 3. 2 threes is 9. I don't know why. 9.
That's going a bit much. Let's see here. The winner of number test is, Lieutenant Commander Charvel Myers.
Oh.
He was
Is it?
Close last week, remember?
Yeah,
last
yeah.
week he was on a tear. Maybe this is his week.
Maybe it is Charvel's week.
Charvel got
All right,
some of
we're
that.
going to get started. Good luck to everybody.
I'm pulling for Charvel, man. We're
Me
going to do
too.
that Star Trek Online series.
First question. Who often commentated solo for ECW?
Ooh, easy question.
Easy. Piece of cake. Piece of cake.
Mr. Dope said he sent his Matt Chat question but forgot to title it.
That's fine. It has been received.
Okay, good.
Yes, Patrick. Sparks,
Patrick,
get your
yes,
question
we
in.
said that several
Oh my
times.
gosh. We must be on quite a delay here.
No. Yes, Brock. Did Brock win already?
I don't think so.
I don't think Brock won already.
Brock without the K. Lesnar.
Brock.
Joey Styles.
The correct answer was Joey Styles. Josh Matthews.
Second question. Stevie Bradley wants to know if you sent out his Matt Chat trivia win yet. Yes, Zach Stolpa got your
No,
Matt
that's
Chat
why I'm
question.
trying to get to the key. Every week I go to that damn kiosk trying to get some stamps.
Second question. Which character did Hulk Hogan portray in the 1989 movie No Holds Barred?
Oh, my God. Whoa. Good luck with that, people. Y'all need to get on the internet for that one. DJ Johnson. I don't hear these things. The additional B's included in his new pay. This is too much. I'm pretty sure I still have Thayer Thabata's friggin' chat.
Thunderlips is Rocky 3, not No Holds Barred.
No Holds Barred was not.
Zeus was his nemesis.
Lips. Dana Morris just said lips. Oh, man. Silver Hogan? What does that even mean? Oh, God, that's great. Silver Hogan.
Plenty of time to go to IMDb or Wikipedia to get the answer.
So much time, man.
Tons of time.
So much time.
All the time. Imagine that's what everybody's doing right now. Trying to be the first to provide the correct answer. Which character did Hulk Hogan portray in No Holds Barred?
He said pass.
Rich Hardesty.
Got it.
Rip Thomas. NWO Hogan. Rip Thomas is the correct answer. Rip Thomas.
NWO Hogan. That's
Third question. What was the name of Jake Roberts' third snake in WWE?
Oh, man. Can we get a lifeline? Yeah, Thayer, it's sitting at the bottom of my car.
What was the name of Jake Roberts' third snake in WWE?
That's good to know, Cody. No, Brock.
No, not Damien. I think Damien was the second one.
What was the first one? Snake number 3. Thunderlips. Silver Hogan.
I like Dingus.
Dingus the
Oh,
Snake.
Hilton. There you go.
Hilton. Extra liquor.
Wow. Wow.
Crack the snake.
Jeez.
Oh, man. Victim 3. No.
Tough card. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, man.
This is really tough.
This is really
Should have given this one to you. You might have gotten one right. Maybe two. You got two right on this. What was the name of Jake Roberts' third snake in WWE?
WWE. Not Floyd, not Lucifer. Finest snake.
Not Lucifer.
Finest snake.
Brian
Yes,
Kelly gets
Brian
it.
Kelly got it.
Revelations. Finest snake. Oh, that's good. Fourth question. The term... Stop laughing.
I'm sorry.
The term lucha libre literally translates as what? The term lucha libre literally translates as what?
Legs lizard.
Close, Alex C. No, correct. There we go. Brian Kelly.
Brian Kelly once
Correct
again.
answer. Free fight. Free
It
fight.
is now Brian Kelly's to lose. Two more questions
Question
left.
5. Who was Davey Boy Smith's opponent at his first WCW pay-per-view match at Super Brawl 3?
Cup of coffee.
Go straight to Wikipedia for this
Oh,
one.
go to Wikipedia, man. Lunch wrestler. Lucha Libre lunch wrestler. Free lunch.
Free lunch sounds good. No.
No, not Hulk Hogan.
No.
Not
No.
Lugar.
Lance Archer.
Lance Archer. Oh, man. You guys are crazy.
Super Brawl 3. Davey Boy Smith versus who? Who? Not Adam Mayhem. Not Sting.
Adam Mayhem. There we go. Bill Irwin.
Who got it?
Well, it's popping up on yours in a second. Right there.
It is. Oh, Dayon Kanzaki. Dayon Kanzaki.
So if Brock without the K, Rich Hardesty, or Dayon gets this,
Then we
sudden
go into
death.
sudden death. Otherwise, it goes to Brian Kelly.
Final question. Who did Adam Bomb defeat in the dark match of SummerSlam 94?
You whiz.
This is tough.
This is a tough one.
This is a really tough card.
This is a tough one.
Goodness. Oh, I'm so tired. I slept fine last night.
Yeah.
I didn't want to get up this morning, though.
I didn't get
Yeah, this card is tough for people that are on their phone and have to go back and forth.
yes.
Adam Mayhem is not the correct answer.
Adam Mayhem is not the correct answer.
Not Crush, no.
No, Yokozuna is not the answer.
Cody Miles gets it. Quang,
Which means the answer,
the winner.
the winner, rather, Brian Kelly.
Congratulations, Brian Kelly.
Brian Kelly, please get on the Patreon and make sure that we know your
Address.
address.
So that your prize
You
can
get
be sent
Legion
to
of
you.
Doom and Sensational Sherry. Congratulations, Brian Kelly. Patrick Sparks, go do your Matt Chat question.
What a rush.
That was a tough card.
I am starving.
Same here.
That was a very tough card, a very long post show. So thank you very much, everybody. We're going to go eat now. We're hungry.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Bye.